Well, hello all my foodie lovers. I'm here today to show you a real simple method on how to do, believe it or not, scrambled eggs. So first I'm going to talk about the pan. Okay, so this is a non-stick pan. If you don't have a non-stick pan, that's okay. So what you need to do is make sure that that non-stick pan is hot enough to where when you put your eggs in there, it's not going to stick to the pan. So that is the technique, and that's a little bit of the secret there. So it's not non-stick, but make sure that it's hot enough, okay? So I'm just going to turn this on, okay, to a real medium-sized flame. All right, so, and let's talk about the oils or the butters you want to put in there. So if you want to use real butter, you could use real butter. That's no problem. If you want to use extra virgin olive oil, which I have here, which is no problem, I recommend that because that's the most healthiest, actually, of the oils is the extra virgin olive oil. Also, you have a butter-flavored cooking spray. So you could, non-cooking spray, you could use that as well. Okay, so you could use all three, a little bit of butter, a little bit of olive oil, and then a little bit of the spray. So all those three combinations could go with no problem, okay? So I have my pan on. As I mentioned, you have to make sure that your pan is nice and hot, okay? So I'm gonna just take my olive oil and just drizzle up maybe a good couple tablespoons there in my pan. So I'm not gonna use the spray because, you know, that's one of the other items that you could use if you choose to do that. All right, so now I'm gonna have 3 eggs here. So how am I gonna take my eggs and how am I gonna make them light and fluffy? So I'm just gonna tap my eggs on my bowl and lift them up, right, and just get rid of them, right? So let's do 3 eggs scrambled. Okay. Okay, so now at this point, how am I gonna make those light? Well, if you're lactose intolerant and you know you wanna not have that, I have a little bit of coconut milk. Okay, so I'm just going to add just a little drizzle of coconut milk inside. Not a lot, just enough to make it nice and light and fluffy, right? And then I'm just going to take and I'm going to whip that up. You see there? Just whipping my eggs up. Make sure you whip them real well to make it a little bit more lighter. Okay? And then at this point, I'm just going to drop my eggs right inside my pan. Okay? And then I'm just going to take and scramble them. So I'm going to turn it up a little bit more. So you can see the edges are cooking there. So if you wanted to do an omelet, we'd leave it whole like that. But we're just going to scramble these, right? So I'm just going to take these and stir them around. A little bit of the coconut milk is there to give it some lightness. Then I have a little bit of Mrs. Dash. So I'm going to add that in place of the salt inside of my eggs. And then a little pinch of black pepper in my eggs, right? Okay. And then I'm just going to just toss them up a little bit, make sure that they're mixed up. All right, so this scrambled egg is done. So at this point, I'm just going to take and put it on my plate. Okay, great. So that easy of making your eggs, okay? So enjoy it, have fun, and we'll see you next time. Don't forget to click the button, the like button, and also click the subscribe to us because we have wonderful things that we have here on our website and more fun things to come as well. So arrivederci and keep eating good.